Hello everybody, my name is Ben and welcome to another customizing tutorial video. I did the last one and I asked if you guys had anything you wanted help with to tell me, and I got a comment from Vanessa McCafferey. Sorry if I totally butchered that name. Um, saying that they would like to know how to make ball jointed arms. So today's tutorial is how to make ball jointed arms. So just like the last one, I'm going to start out giving a little blurb on why you would use ball jointed arms. So ball jointed arms are very fun. Basically, what they are is that instead of you have a usual minifigure, for example, my Peggy Carter here, and their arms go forward and back. That's really about it. But with a ball jointed arm, basically it can be to where their arm can move completely freely in any way you want, which is really fun for figures that have a lot of flexibility, like Miles Morales here. And so, yeah, there's a lot of reasons you like to use it. First of all is flexibility. And then I think one of the biggest things about it is sculpting figures. Showing off some of the figures that I made these for in the style I'm going to show today. This is Papyrus from Undertale, which is probably my favorite figure I use this for. He uses the ball jointed arms. We have Meek from Thor Ragnarok. He uses ball jointed arms as well. And Abomination from the Incredible Hulk has ball jointed arms here. And so yeah, I'm going to be giving a tutorial on how to make these. There are two ways to make these. So the first way is the way I did for all those three. There's another way that is the way you want to do it for minifigures, such as the Spider-Verse figures that I made of the Spider-Man characters. And her arm just broke off, so that's actually not what I was supposed to be showing you guys. I prefer the way that I'm going to be showing you. It works a lot easier. So today I have my Pac-Man figures. I'm going to be fixing their arms to be ball jointed because I wasn't going to originally because it takes a lot of work. But as you can see, the arms fall off super easily off of these figures. So I really wanted to give them ball jointed arms to make that process a lot easier. And I'm going to be walking you on how to do it as well. So the materials you will need are Lego wise. You're going to need some minifigure legs, at least the hip part of them here. It doesn't really matter what color. I'm just using some ones I have on hand. You really just need the top part, which you can get off of most minifigure legs. These were some kid legs that I cut up a long time ago, and I'm going to be using this knob. And then also you were going to need your arm piece, and of course you can use sculpted arms. In fact, I find that is really useful, really fun. All of the figures I showed there use sculpted arms, but today I'm going to be showing how to do that with minifigure arms. But basically for that you would do the same process, but just not attach it to a minifigure arm, attach it to a custom arm that is sculpted. So basically the way that the ball joint works is you use the top of these lever pieces, which that is the other thing you're really going to have to need. A lever piece, and you literally just stick it in there. If I can get it, one sec. There we go. And then it moves around pretty freely. It's a perfect fit. If you're going to be doing this on a minifigure arm, a leg piece here, it's kind of hard to stick in there, so you would want to use one of these old style skeleton arms. I got a bunch from a Ninjago Spinner's training set, and they stick in there as well. Not as well though, so I would definitely recommend using the others. This is really only if you have, if you want to put it in minifigures, because I can't even get it in there right now. But that is what I use for Miles Morales here. Looking inside, he uses one of those pieces. So yeah, let's just get right to it. I don't even need to time lapse this one because it's actually pretty fast. The process is. So yeah, the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to take your minifigure arms here, and you want to chop off the knob of them. That is, if you are using minifigure arms. So I'm going to adjust this where you can see it better, and just get to cutting. Also, be safe. I'm using an X-Acto knife here. Oh, I forgot to go over the other materials. I'm such a klutz. You're also going to be needing super glue. I like to use Loctite, an X-Acto knife. Don't be careful with this. Be careful with both of these, honestly. I feel like, in my experience, the glue may be less safe. At least this kind of glue, it can stick to your fingers and peel your skin off. That stuff is scary. Also, be careful with knives. Don't cut yourselves, kids. It's not good. It's not a very fun experience. So yeah, I'm just going to chop off the knobs right on these minifigure arms. Okay, now that your minifigure arm knobs are cut off, or skip this step if you're going to be sculpting arms like any of these figures, you're going to need the ball part of your ball joints. So take these. Oh, and I didn't really explain what these are very well. These are lever pieces. If I can find the bottom of one, you'll find these in a lot of sets. You stick it into this round piece at the bottom, and it's a lever. So that's what we're going to be using. You're going to want to test it a couple times, but you want to kind of cut it. I would say cut it as little as possible and then keep going, because you can accidentally get it too small and then it doesn't work. Okay, so I have successfully cut all of these off, and luckily for a minifigure arm, Lego has made it to where this hole is the perfect size to stick one in there. Very coincidental. So now you are going to apply some glue to the very end of your stick and stick it in the arm, or stick it to your sculpted arm, or whatever you're using. So clearly cutting your knob too short was not the only issue. I didn't address this, but I had a problem cutting one too long on this arm here, and then I tried to adjust it and then cut it too short and had a long time working on that. Yeah, they're all completed. So as we're going to let these dry, and also I got my fingers stuck together a lot, like I warned you guys, so clearly I am not a professional as well. Excuse me. We're going to be cutting the knobs off these legs. So yeah, I only need 3 because I already put one on this Pac-Man to test it out. So yeah, let's get to chopping. And again, kids, please do not do this without a parent or guardian. You could very much hurt yourself. But anyways, we've got all of our knobs here. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue those into our sculpted figures, which may take a little while because even if you made holes, what you may have to do is take your X-Acto knife and kind of like spin it in circles like this to widen the hole a little. So yeah. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Now all you have to do is wait for these to dry. Maybe sand them up if they're sticking out of it. And in fact, I'm probably going to do that with this Pac-Man. I just realized the mic was on the floor the whole time, so sorry if there was terrible audio quality there. But yeah, all you're going to need to do is make sure the glue dries, because otherwise that could really mess up your system and the arms won't work. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much the whole tutorial. See here, I'm just sanding it very simply. Just to make it not stick out as much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more tutorials, tell me what kind you want to see in the comments. I really enjoy making these because I want to help you guys out. Stick around, there will be some custom reviews soon. Pac-Man ones, I've got some other really special stuff coming next month that I can't wait for. And yeah, happy quarantine.